You see, we should do a food exhibition. Yes. In Chicago, they used to do that. They would have a food festival. We are so blessed.
Good Lord.
I don't know what ministry will do that. So I look forward to that. We went to Sierra Leone, we just got back, we're eating cassava leaves, and I heard in Liberia before that, and we have so much to show. I want this type of plastic too. I have to buy some. No, I didn't say to back them. I went to the market. I went and I had to go to the market.
I'm good at this. Hello, my wife, mama.
Is this your shop? We're not going to start on time. This is the end of the night. Because you see one nice one there.
Which one?
Now, don't say you be
Sorry.
this one. This one now.
No.
Short dress. Market is open. Last share. Why are you working Seriously? Creating events?
Sorry.
I have to talk to you.
But it doesn't do
photograph.
My
You have to speak to my photographers.
Okay.
They are chum. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. For Nigeria, it's indeed a renewed hope. We have a president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is fully committed to ending poverty in Nigeria. He's given us a target that we must meet, and that is the fact that in the next 42 months, we must be able to pull at least 50 million Nigerians out of poverty, as well as reduce humanitarian crisis and persons affected directly by humanitarian crisis to at least 50%. This is our mandate, and the ministry, as well as all the agencies under it, would work assiduously to achieve this mandate. Since we arrived on board, in fact, before we even arrived, the president has started actively working on seeing that he can reduce poverty. If you remember, within the very first few weeks of being in government, the president actually provided loans for children in university, of course, and then, if you can remember, states were supported with palliatives as well as funds, 5 billion naira each, to be able to absorb the shock of the removal of the fuel subsidy. Several other interventions have gone into the system just to ensure that Nigerians do not fall below the poverty line, and that's what we continue to do on a daily basis. We have already flagged off the conditional cash transfer to 15 million households, and as we speak, we did a thorough verification process and came up with real individuals with in-person verification. And today they are receiving their alerts in their phones, and their lives are being changed because they are using this to to set up little businesses. They're using it to pay for their children's school fees. They're using it to support their families in different ways. This is the life-changing story of a man who is determined to change the history, to change the rhetoric, to change the narrative of the most populous black nation in the world, and it's of course President Bola Ahmed. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it would be beautiful at this point to thank the wife of the President. Indeed, she has been exceptional. And I say this not to even praise or sing songs of praises, but truly from my heart. Through our Renewed Hope initiative, she has reached out to thousands of Nigerians, from the scholarship all the way to the support to the military and of course the paramilitary, and then of course to different interventions both in agri, in health, in livelihood, education, name it. And this is supporting on a day-to-day basis the work that her husband is doing in Nigeria. We are blessed to have you, Your Excellency, and we appreciate what you do. I'll say it today, when I sit down and I want to sleep, I say, better wake up. If the First Lady is on the road, really changing lives, wake up, go and change lives. You're way younger and you should be properly mentored. Come out. Thank you for what you do. Let me just recognize also very especially the wife of the IG of Police. I appreciate you and your team for being here. And of course, the heads of the banks, the CEOs of the banks. I want to thank you very especially for being here, the diplomatic corps. I appreciate all of you for being here. Now to the expanded GEEP program. We are at a point where our job is to ensure that we can lift 50 million persons out of poverty. And this work has to be done by all of us. All of us, everyone in Nigeria has to be deliberate towards this. This particular cert that is going on now, that will be flagged off today by the First Lady of the nation, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, is actually targeting markets. So we have 109 senatorial districts, and we are taking one major market in each of these senatorial districts. Now we are going to the market. That's why we recreated the market in this room. We are going to the market to carry out this intervention. Sensitization has already started. After sensitization, of course, the enrollment both by the bank and the GEEP program would go on. They will be registered in the market, BVN created in the market, their accounts opened in the market, their cards given to them in the market. We don't want them leaving the market and their small stores to go to another location and queue up on the line for hours to get the same service. So it's taking governance to the people where they work, where they live, where they trade. That is the memorandum of operation for this. As soon as they registered, the loans of 50,000 naira without interest or collateral will be given to them. And of course, they would assess it there in the market and use it for their businesses. We believe strongly that it will help the microeconomy that will feed into the macroeconomy and of course make Nigeria economy better and stronger while pulling millions of Nigerians out of poverty. The target for this, of course, is 1.5 million Nigerians that would benefit in the various stages. We have other very strong programs that are within that bracket. Some of them are special projects targeted at Nigerians, and we are trying to hold ourselves back so that we can launch one a month. But I must say, that Mr. President is in a hurry to change Nigeria for the better. And this picture must change within the next 1 year. That's our target. So, other projects, of course, would include the Empower project, which would go under the N50. Of course, we have the homegrown school feeding project. We have a new special vehicle, which is the End Hunger project. By the grace of God, the President might be flagging that off next month. That will provide both cooked meals, raw rations, and fertilizers for poor farmers across the country in their millions. Beyond this, we are going to also launch other projects like the Code Nigeria that will help young people to get coding skills. We're going to launch a project, of course, beyond the Code Nigeria. We have several other projects, the shelter, which we already flagged off in Benue. We were able to build a 2-bedroom house for internally displaced persons within 10 days. Those buildings are standing at Idu. They were our sample buildings, and we have already done the groundbreaking in Benue because they have a lot of humanitarian issues there right now. We will be building at least 1 million of those houses all around Nigeria. So there are several interventions. Remember, we're dealing with multi-dimensional poverty. And this means some are poor because they don't have shelter, some it's because they do not have education, so we have the alternate school program that would address that. Some is because they don't have employment, which would be addressed through the Empower and of course the Code Nigeria. Some are poor because they do not have the economic capital to start their little businesses, which the expanded GEEP today and several other programs will address. In all, we will have a nation that is strong under God, that our citizens can beat their chest and say, indeed, I'm proud to be a Nigerian, and the renewed hope has truly come. For today, we want to specially thank the wife of the President, our dear First Lady, for doing us this honor to flag off this program. As these poor persons, as these petty traders, as these weak hands receive this funding, even the Almighty God will stretch his hand upon our nation and continue to bless it and multiply it and increase it. We want to thank all of you sincerely for the support you have given to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his dear wife in the last almost 6 months. We want to thank you for the faith you've had in this administration. We want to thank you for standing behind a visionary leader who knows where he's going and is determined to reach there. We are just the foot soldiers. All of us in this room are also the foot soldiers because it's a Nigerian project and we are all part of the Nigerian project. We believe that together we will make this difference and leave for our children and generations yet unborn a Nigeria we can be proud of.
It is indeed my pleasure to be at this occasion of the official flag-off of the rebranded and expanded Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program GEEP, now known as the Renewed Hope Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Program under the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. First, I want to thank the Honorable Minister for inviting me to be part of today's event. I also commend you for the good works which you started so well, and may God strengthen you to finish well. The transformative impact that micro, small, and medium enterprises can have on the lives of the vulnerable ones in our society cannot be overemphasized. These enterprises are the bedrock of our economy and therefore play a crucial role in fostering inclusive growth and providing tangible benefits to those who need it most, especially women and persons with disability. By supporting micro, small, and medium enterprises, We empower local entrepreneurs to generate employment, thereby offering a lifeline to those struggling to make ends meet. This not only reduces unemployment rates, but also enhances the overall well-being of individuals and families. Small-scale businesses provide a platform for economic empowerment of those with limited resources who can become self-reliant entrepreneurs when equipped with skills and a supportive environment. It is in this regard the rebranding of the three components of the program is significant. Thus, trader money is not trader money, that's English. Trader money, is that not what we call our money? Trader money, now rebranded Owoja. Olilanya Undi na Bamboo. You see, they left me to do this, so you have to give me support. I've been practicing, and I think time was not enough for me. I just came back from Sierra Leone. Talafin, Sana, Juma, I think I did well. Farmer Money is the second one, now rebranded Owagbe. Olilanya Undi Orumbo. Otalafi Mamoma. And Market-Moni, now rebranded Yaloja, Ineahia and Agajinya Kasua. Therefore, rebranding, you see, all of them avoided it, and let's get to them. And I saw, is that the wife of the Your Majesty? A chief, I recognize you, ma'am. And she's Sonia Lupe. Yes, I recognize you too. I love your hat. When I was made the Nyumba Nanja Gabambogu, I was given a hat like that too. So, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Drums home, especially among the women folk, including traders and farmers. A deeper understanding and actual implementation of the program in our native languages. As I was informed, one of the strategic components of the federal government's National Social Investment Program, NSIP, is rebranded and expanded Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, GEEP. This program is expected to focus, amongst others, on offering interest and collateral-free loans to small-scale entrepreneurs, thereby providing financial inclusion and enabling individuals with limited resources to access much-needed capital for entrepreneurial endeavors. This democratization of financial resources helps break down barriers and empowers the poor to participate actively in economic activities. Traditional loans often come with high interest rates and stringent requirements for collateral, making it challenging for those with limited assets to secure funds. By eliminating these barriers, micro, small, and medium enterprises programs create a more accessible and supportive environment for individuals to start and expand their businesses. Additionally, such financial support enhances the overall sustainability of micro, small, and medium enterprises. Small businesses often face cash flow challenges, and the absence of exorbitant interest rates ensures that entrepreneurs can invest profit back into their businesses, fostering growth and resilience. This in turn contributes to job creation and economic stability within communities. My words of advice to those who might secure interest and collateral-free loans through this program is that you should plan wisely, exercise financial discipline in managing the funds, invest strategically, be committed to repay agreements, and be flexible to be able to navigate the dynamic business landscape. It is on this note I hereby flag off the Renewed Hope Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Program to the glory of God and wish you all a successful participation in the scheme. May all those who participate in the scheme prosper in their various business ventures.